Months had gone by, and contrary to the code of the Royal Canadian Mounties, they had not been getting their man. Dudley Do-Right was no exception. He did bring in, however...
An apple? Flattery will get you nowhere, Do-Right. Unless you bring back a man this very day, I'll put you back to pounding the pavement.
Oh, not that, Inspector.
Oh, hello there, Dudley. Just out for a stroll. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Maybe for you, but for me a hopeless day filled with despair.
What's wrong, Do-Right?
Everything. If I don't bring in a man by today, I will be put in a fate worse than death.
Back to pounding the pavement, eh? What would this man have to do to be brought in?
Oh, something like, blowing up a bridge. Crimes.
How about defacing the great Canadian forest? Is that a crime?
Oh, yes, that's a crime.
Well, your troubles are over, Do-Right. There's your man over there.
You, sir, are under arrest. Come along peacefully now, because, ta-da, the Mounties always get their man. I've got him, Inspector. I've got him. I've got my man.
What you've got there is a bear, Do-Right, and I'd appreciate it if you'd get him out of... What are you doing?
By Jove, Inspector, I do believe the bear has taken a fancy to the Mounties. I think he'd like to become one of us.
Well, I won't have it, Do-Right. I simply won't have it. There are certain rules to becoming a mounter that I think can be overlooked in this case.
So the bear became a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, upholding the tradition of always getting their man. The only trouble was he always got the wrong man.
Oh, thank heaven the Mounties have arrived. Catch that thief! And don't think you won't hear about this. Put in prison like a common criminal while Snidely Whiplash is allowed to roam the Canadian countryside.
The trouble with our new recruit is that he brings in too many people and always the wrong ones. Sunday school teachers, ministers, little old ladies, used car dealers. Our most upstanding civic-minded citizens are languishing in the stockade.
But, Inspector, if you know they're upstanding civic-minded citizens, why do you lock them in the stockade?
Because, Dudley, I haven't the heart to tell that poor bear he's doing the wrong thing. It would break his heart. Oh, if only that bear would bring in the real criminal, Snidely Whiplash.
Father, you're not going to lock me up.
You think I want to, my own daughter? But the morale of the Corps is at stake. Don't look back, dear. I want to remember you as you were always.
But, Father...
Dudley, you got us into this mess, and you very well will get us out of it or suffer the consequences.
Sir, there is one other rule.
What is that, Dudley?
A Mountie must be clean-shaven.
Clean-shaven? By Jove, Dudley, you're right.
I'm sorry, old man, but I didn't make the rules, you know. A Mountie at all times must be clean-shaven.
Dudley, you've got to think of something else. You've got to get rid of that bear, or we are going to get rid of you.
And, Nell, that's the story. I've got to get rid of that bear, but how? If I tell him he's not a Mountie, it'll break his heart.
Dudley, what makes the world go round?
Well, it's a combination of gravitational forces.
Love! What that bear needs is a sweetheart.
Oh, Nell, I couldn't ask you to do a thing like that.
Oh, not me, silly, but a girl bear. That bear needs a girlfriend.
Nell, I do think you've hit on something. I'll go right now and find a girlfriend for him. But, Nell, do you think the girl bear will like him?
Oh, Dudley, what girl can resist the uniform of a Royal Canadian Mounted Police?
Will I see you again, Nell?
Sure. Visiting hours are from 9 to 5.
So Dudley went out in search of a girlfriend for Mountie Bear.
Oh, Miss Bear, I was wondering, are you going steady with anyone? Not with me! Oh, for goodness sake, I didn't mean... Oh, Nell was right. The uniform is irresistible.
By George, at last, Snidely Whiplash, finally brought in by a Mountie. By Jove, that bear will get a commendation.
No, please! My affections are already centered elsewhere. I did it, Inspector! I did it!
Not yet, but you're going to.
Going to what?
You're going back to pounding the pavement.